up to the drive, try to put it in the wrong spot, and then I can just be like, no, don't. So when are we going live?
I just hit the button, so we are currently live.
We are currently live, and one person is watching. Swiss Lego Builder is here.
Probably didn't help
so
that.
late. Sorry?
No, I didn't set up the Instagram properly.
That's okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chantel Builds, featuring Chantel Builds, in association with Chantel Builds, produced by Chantel Builds, directed and written by Chantel Builds. And without further ado, Chantel Builds is here. So, what are we talking about today?
I didn't decide not to do the game show because it's not that exciting. But I did make only one slideshow this time, or presentation, and it's just what we did the last segment of last time was the looking through the new sets. So it's basically that's all I'm doing.
Okay, no worries. I'm happy to be here. So I'm just gonna start vamping. So you notice that Lego keeps coming out, and we keep spending money on it. So much money on Lego. I gotta buy an R2. I gotta get a little Tatooine.
Oh,
more R2D2s. Yeah, the second UCS R2D2. It actually looks really nice. I'm pretty excited for it.
Why don't I just share a screen and do this, and then we can talk about whatever.
Sounds perfect. I'm very excited for this. Started stream 107 seconds ago. Oh, there's a delay. I forgot about the delay. I was looking at the stream. I was like, why is no sound coming out? Thoughts and opinions. Gold Harry Potter figs. Let me know when we're on the right slide, and then I will
it's all. They're just all. I did put them in order, so it's not completely scrambled, but it's just going through all the new sets I could find.
Sweet.
Like this one, which I think looks way too similar to this one. These two look like very similar in how they're built.
I mean, they're both birds, so it checks out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for the fox. Like, I won't buy it, but I really like it.
That's what this is called, a fox?
Yeah, fox. Fawkes.
Well, I apparently don't know how to read, because when I read the book, I pronounced it way differently.
How did you pronounce it?
Phoenix.
Well, it is a phoenix named Fox.
Oh, confusing.
It's a little confusing. I mean, the books are not very well written, but I won't say that too loudly on the stream, because I get in a lot of trouble when I say that.
Really? Yeah. I don't see why. It's personal opinion. You can say Lord of the Rings were badly written too, and everybody can hate you. It doesn't matter.
I like that they have the movement to it. It kind of like harks back to, I think it was what was that, GoFundMe or an Indiegogo that they did of that fish that swims, the Lego Forma.
Forma. Where it's like all like plasticky, flexy stuff, like what they use for sails.
Yeah, it's a super sweet thing. Like, I bought it when it was on there. Obviously, I'm insane when it comes to Lego, so when something crazy comes out, I buy it immediately. And like, I got all of the skins for it. I saw somebody selling them recently, and I was like, "Oh, I'm glad I bought those."
I didn't realize it was for sale to the public. So I was looking at it when it came out too, and I couldn't find how to buy it, so I just didn't buy them.
You could only get them in the UK and the US.
Oh,
So I had to order one to an address in the States.
yeah, makes sense.
So, like, it was cool. And then now you can buy it off of Shop at Home in the UK and the US again, but it doesn't come with any of the extra skins.
Oh yeah, that's too bad. I like the shark one. That one was cool.
Yeah, I got the shark one on mine. It's so pretty. So the chess set looks sweet. I probably won't be buying it. Well, I'm going to keep saying that I'm not going to buy it, and then I'll end up buying it. So
I did the opposite. I say I buy sets and then I never do.
yeah, that's the better way to do it. I don't do it the right way. I do it the wrong way, and then I just spend way too much money on Lego. Rough.
It is the better way of doing it, unless afterwards you're like, shoot, I forgot to buy that set, and now I have to go pay twice as much somewhere else. So then you end up spending more, not less.
Yep. That's how Lego goes. You want to save your money? Too bad. It belongs to Lego now.
Yeah. I feel like,
I like
Lego
the use
did
of the white. Sorry?
I feel like Lego did a chess set. Or maybe it was a different game. They used to have different Lego games on Shop at Home.
Yeah, they had a few weird games. They've done a lot of chess sets over the years. Like I have a pirate chess set. There's a medieval chess set. I think there was a Viking chess set. I think the medieval one got kind of crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find the board game. I bought a Lord of the Rings board game recently because it was the last Lord of the Rings set that I did not own. And for the sake of this segment, it does not exist, I guess.
Yeah, what was it? They had what's that game called? Name Me or whatever, that game where you have to guess who that character is. That one was kind of weird.
Guess who? Or
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was name that person or something because I couldn't say guess who.
Yeah, it's off-brand. Guess who?
Who is that?
Who is that? That could be it.
Yeah.
Hey, who has done this? I do like the use of all the medieval helmets, and like it's a cool way to use it. And then they also use those mining helmets, but turned backwards for the pawns.
Does
Like,
this
it's
this blue cursor show up? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. It's a different way of sharing it.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at what's being shown. Oh, I see some whip pieces. Oh, there's some in white.
Right
I don't know if those have come out in white before.
I know black has.
Yeah, black was in a Han Solo set.
Yeah.
It's like some random character was holding it. He was named, but in the movie they don't mention his name or really show him that much.
Yeah, that's true. There is a lot of helmets. It'd be good, like battle pack if you want to make a castle or something.
Yeah, it's got a ton of swords, a ton of helmets. Looks like a few shields.
These things are so weird. I don't know why Lego chose to do this.
Honestly, I love them, and I kind of want them, but I'm just not really. I'm not into the price because I thought they'd be a little smaller, but they're like this big.
No,
apparently.
they're pretty big. I think I included a picture with a kid with an actual human in it. Oh, and I took it out. Oops. I did have one with a kid holding it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah, they're the size of the old clocks that they used to release. Because they have a 2-stud wide, which means they'll also be similar size to the wooden figure that came out. As long as like the hand is about 2 studs, then that's decent size, but the price point of 160 Canadian feels like a bit much. And I think I would have preferred to have them like separately.
Yeah. I was going to
discredit Hermione, but sorry.
I was going to, like, when I was going through this, which I just made this slide like an hour before, maybe like 6 o'clock. I don't know. I was going to add all the Canadian prices to each slide as a reference, but I just didn't have time. I think the idea of this is good, but if they did it for a different theme, not Harry Potter, because I just don't know why they chose to do this for Harry Potter and not anything else.
I think it's just because they pay a little less for the licensing of Harry Potter right now. When, like, say Star Wars, which Rick is going to confirm if there's going to be Star Wars one of those soon. I guess they pay a different amount, so it makes more sense to do Harry Potter for something a little more out there.
Yeah. Or even just different characters, because those ones we get so many minifigs for, it's not that exciting.
Hogsmeade looks sweet. I
This
want
one's,
that one.
yeah, this one's really amazing. I think people are going to buy this just to include with their Winter Village. Like, even if you don't like Harry Potter. Because you can just take out the licensed characters, and there you go. Now you got a bigger Winter Village set up.
Yeah, it definitely looks like all the Winter Village sets.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get that. It looks really cute.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. They're doing like these tiles, mystery tiles or something.
Yeah, it includes, I think there's like 16 different tiles, and you get 4 random ones per set. Maybe
Oh,
per set that comes with a gold figure, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, this one didn't have it.
Does the Harry Potter have a cloth piece, or is it plastic?
Oh, I think it's cloth for
Ooh,
the cape.
I really like cloth pieces. A great addition to Lego sets.
Couldn't you just find fabric similar and cut holes in it?
Yeah, but it's not the same when Lego makes it themselves.
Yeah, true. I used to do it when I was younger, but it isn't the same material. It doesn't look the same.
I love that little village. Yeah. Does that snake have a name? I almost called it Nagini, but I think that's Voldemort's
It
snake.
has a name, but I don't remember what it is.
The basilisk is what my wife is saying.
Oh, yeah.
So we get another nearly headless Nick within like 3 years. Like, I know John Cleese is cool and all, but they just keep rehashing him. Also, like how they use the. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. It's okay.
Okay. They use those Ninjago snake pieces to be little
Right there.
statues. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
And the set has a ton of figures. For a set that size, it's got a lot of figures. I think I can see on the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was the counting segment of Chantel's show.
Just to prove that we know how to count.
We know how to count to at least 11. Dora, the Explorer, would be proud of us.
I think they have a new owl in here in a different color. I saw it. I don't know where I saw it. Oh, right there. It's a different color. It's like
Colors
a
of
tan.
owls. I think they have had one
There it is. Right there.
in some city sets. But in the city sets, I think it has one eye closed.
That's a different color. I know it is.
What's the set number for this set?
I decided to write anything down, but there it is.
76389. Those are all numbers we've already said, so we don't have to prove anything there. This also has a really good price point for what you get. It's 169 Canadian.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. And it has a glowing ghost, a glowing minifig.
It has some weird like fairy things. Okay, I may have to buy this set. That's annoying. I didn't want to buy it. There's a gold owl with its wings open.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's neat.
In some leaks.
Comes with Tom Riddle, I think. Yeah, Tom Riddle.
Oh, it
Looks
has
like a
those
new owl.
Yeah, it looks like, and it has those blue fairy things. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, those look cute.
New molds. Thing.
Okay, well, I was not going to get this set, but now I've actually had to look at it. Ugh, that's more money.
Now we have to rename the segment to sets that we now have to buy.
It's the worst. If I look at any set for too long, I'll end up buying it.
I wasn't really planning on buying it either, but the more I look at it, the more I think if all the Harry Potter stuff, this is the best looking castle set, besides the one that's really huge and is in micro scale.
I got that micro scale one right there. I gotta build it at some point. This one I gotta buy. I like that
The
fluffy
dog.
thing.
Yeah.
The Cerberus dog.
All they have to do
I'm
is put an animal in the set, and I'll probably buy it.
I'm also wondering if in the books, does it say it has 3 heads?
Yeah, it does. Have you never
Okay.
read the books?
I don't remember. That's in the first book, right?
Yeah.
I think my mom read that to me when I was like 7 or something. So I don't remember the first book that well.
Yeah. Well, my mom always said these books were pure evil, so I ended up just reading them all on my own when I was older.
Oh. That's an interesting point of view.
After she read them, she changed her mind. But she always had this idea that they were bad.
I mean, if there's witches, you gotta burn them. Everybody knows that's the rule.
Lord of the Rings wasn't bad, though. She thought that was fine. Just not Harry Potter.
Really? Lord of the Rings is way more violent.
I know.
I read all of Lord of the Rings in high school, and I never want to read them again.
Really? I like them.
Oh, no, I love them, but reading those books is like swimming through molasses.
Oh, I didn't read them. Technically, I listened to the audiobook, so it's cheating. And I just followed along and pretended to read the book. I have the book open, but I'd actually be just listening to it.
That's fine. As long as you read it, as long as you take it in, it's all good. Audiobooks are kind of cheating because you can get through some really boring books on audio way easier.
Yeah, that's how I get through all my science books.
Because reading, like, you really can't just tune it out for a second because you're reading it.
Yeah. That way I can technically say I read all the science stuff I was supposed to read and move on.
I mean, you should read your textbooks a little bit. Just a little.
Well, I have to go back when I study, but for the most part, the first time I have to read through it. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I noticed this funnel piece. I think it might be a drill, like a mining drill in green, because it has like a rough edge to it. Oh, it's cut off.
76387. Some audio cutting coming through right now.
No, I don't think so.
It looks like a drill bit almost on the roof of the building.
But I had a silver one here from one of the Arctic Base Camp sets, and it looks to be thinner, so I don't think it's the same width. It's smaller.
Yeah, I know they had another one that went like from a 4 wide to a 1 wide. It didn't quite look like that.
I think I think there's 4 different Harry Potter castle sets that you have to buy if you want to combine them all together.
So what they used to do when like the movies were coming out, each year there'd be pretty much a whole new castle that you could build with separate chunks. Like I know the original Chamber of Secrets went like on the bottom floor of the second year castle.
Yeah, it's too bad though that they both don't combine. They could still make people have like different chunks of it, but then somehow make it still connect to the previous sections.
It depends really. Like if the pinholes line up, you may be able to still continue it. Just the style seems to have changed.
Well, and you would have a hard time with the height difference when it jumps to the rock. It may not have connection points at the bottom there.
Well, it's Lego. The whole point is to mess with it and make it something different. I'm happy that they made the sand green roofs, though.
Yeah.
They look way better.
If they did it with the previous few years sets, even better. I'm sure someone's going to, if you just get the sand green roofs and put it all on your old castle sets, then you can combine it and make it look like it's the same style.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
Oh, that's what it is. It's in gray. The owl is in like a dark gray.
Nice. They also had a tan one in that other one. I think it was dark tan, maybe.
Yeah.
A little Cerberus. That owl, it's dark tan from the original one. Those fairy things are scary. Ooh, R2-D2. I'll definitely be buying this on day one of release because
You
I
buy
have
every
no
Star-Wars set. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta own every single one.
I saw the leaks for the Bad Batch set. I chose not to put it on here because the quality was so bad. But I don't really care about sharing leaks because don't care about being demonetized. Not making money off of.
As registered lug users, we have never seen leaks before, and would never post them.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I love that art too. It looks so good, and I'm so happy the Lucasfilm thing is coming with it, and it's not a promo brick.
Yeah, when I first saw it, that was going to be like promotion on top of that. You had to buy the set, and then you had to get the promotion with it or something.
Yeah, I was super worried that was going to be the case, or it would be another Ulysses probe.
Yeah, VIP. It'd be simple. You just go in there and buy it. It's never simple.
Yeah, that Ulysses probe, I got lucky and got one, but that's insane. I know how many people wanted it. I can't believe it's already done. It's the same as like Yoda's lightsaber was a really stupid launch as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. They should just not make it. I think there's something wrong with the VIP setup. They should just fix it.
Yeah, they bought a new one last year, hoping that they could kind of change it to what they wanted. I know Mark talks about that from our lug all the time.
I did notice that they changed the styling of it.
Honestly, I liked the old one. I like the new one. They're both good for different reasons.
That's what it looks like on the inside.
Looks kind of similar to the old one. I'm excited to see what the differences are and like what they've improved. Because the old one had kind of a weird lever system on the back that like the leg would sometimes come out, sometimes not really come out.
It actually does look pretty similar. This one just looks less blocky.
Yeah.
Because they curved the top up here better with more tiling and curved pieces.
Yeah, they really changed it up. I'm excited for this one. The little Tatooine.
A lot of people don't like these styling of promos where it's like a micro scale.
It's a toy made for children. People need to settle down sometimes.
Yeah. They're all like, they wish it was minifigs, which is true. It'd be cool to have minifigs, but this is still pretty cool. Otherwise, if it was exclusive minifigs, then people would be upset as well that they couldn't get it. So either way, they're not happy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be happy if they just did a minifigure that hasn't appeared before in each of these sets. Like, because Aunt Beru has not appeared in anything yet. I mean, you can get like a black skeleton, and it's the closest thing Lego has done yet.
Yeah. But at least with these, you could, if you really wanted this, you could just build it and print your own tile. Oh, except for that. I think that's new. Right.
Yeah, that printed tile is going to cause problems. Hopefully they'll use it again in some other set just to like make sure it's out there. But even then, the Hoth one had a printed 2x1 slope on the front of the AT-AT. And I think they may have put it out in the recent Microfighter. But I'm not 100% sure if it's the same piece.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll get a Microfighter Sandcrawler, and they'll include that printed piece.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Shang-Chi.
Technically, this isn't a leak because it was officially uploaded onto a store website in the UK or something.
Yep. I am so excited because that guy's Canadian. He's in Kim's Convenience.
Oh yeah, that guy. That's the same guy? I didn't even realize that.
That guy. And there's a weird flying bat thing with no face.
Yeah, I was really annoyed that they didn't put a face. That thing could have been so cute if they just had a face.
It's a faceless one.
Maybe it's supposed to be faceless in the show, but still,
Maybe.
it needs a face.
And looking at those rings, I'm worried that they're not going to be chrome rings. That they're instead
Like
just going to be...
pearl gold.
Yeah, chrome gold would be awesome, but they're probably just going to be pearl gold.
Yeah.
They won't even be metallic gold.
They still do chrome gold, I think. Wasn't that Iron Man, some of those tiles in that Iron Man helmet? Chrome gold?
So those are metallic gold, which is like the weird kind of replace they did for chrome. Because lightsabers used to all be chrome, and now they're metallic silver.
Yeah, so at least if they do metallic gold, then it's better, more shiny.
Yeah, I don't mind metallic gold. They've gotten better and better at it. It used to be kind of sloppy looking.
Yeah, even though still with the Iron Man helmet, you could see the different shades. They'll get very like coloring is different in each batch. But that's true with a lot of Lego pieces. You just don't really notice.
That one was weird too because they distinctly printed some pieces in a weird way, so we'd get a chrome gold facing on it. Yet they didn't even do metallic gold facing, but they didn't even do that good of a job making the facing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy both of these sets. I don't have to think about it. I don't know what it is with Marvel. Like I'm a little more choosy, but if it's in a Marvel movie, I'll buy it.
The way they have these rings are pretty cool.
That's a clever connection.
Yeah.
I hope they're chrome gold, but I can always swap them out. I have a bag of like 800 chrome gold ones.
From Lord of the Rings?
Yep. So Nicole actually wears one around her neck because that's the ring I proposed to her with. So I just got a ton of replacements because my wife is very good at losing stuff.
At least it's plastic.
That's a cool model. And there's so many figures in these sets. I feel like some of the Marvel sets have like really lacked on figures in recent years. Oh, that does look chrome gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a bunch more sets from this theme. I don't have good pictures of it yet.
Oh, there's going to be more?
If you find a catalog from January, and you go to the last page, you can see all the different sets they have.
I thought that was just the Eternals. I didn't think there was any Shang-Chi sets.
Oh, never mind. I didn't realize there's two different things.
They look very similar for coming out at the same time.
Yeah, similar styling of kind of like crazy, colorful Marvel stuff. And dragons. Actually, I don't think the other one has dragons, but it's very like different in their sci-fi styling.
Got like robots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi.
I only really include this because I don't know why they decided to. All they changed was the color. I realized that's actually all the same.
That's all Luigi is. Different colored Mario.
Yeah, I think they're
Green
retired.
Mario.
I think they be tired of the other one though, because I went on the shop at home and I can only find this one, not Mario.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not there.
Ooh. Yeah, I already bought the other one. I'm probably gonna buy this one. You know, you need both brothers. Hopefully, they don't release Peach or Daisy because that's where I'm gonna draw the line.
Yeah, characters you don't care about.
Well, they're cool characters. I don't want to pay that much to get a weird talking thing again.
These things are kind of cool the way they work, but yeah,
Super neat.
It's annoying that I haven't yet fully figured out how the color thing works, because otherwise I've already built a clone.
Got the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, these are already out, but because I haven't done live streams in such a while, when I started thinking about the different sets to include, it's just got put on here.
I already got a whole set.
Yeah. I never get the full sets of anything, because that's just how I save money, because that way I can cross off the characters I don't even care about. The only problem that I might end up stopping doing this is because you can't go into stores and feel for them anymore. It's been very hard finding any of them.
Yeah, you're much better off just buying a set right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know a few places have them.
For sure that one's cool, because I like the cheese slopes.
Need the cheese. I don't understand why they included Petunia, who's the female pig.
This one? Yeah.
There's so many other characters that they could have put in her place. And, like, I noticed that 2 out of 12 are, like, actually representative of women, but they still could have, like, included a better figure.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the problem with Looney Tunes. It's, like, it's predominantly male. It's kind of a product of its time, I guess.
I liked the cartoon when I was younger. I think are these all specially molded heads? I feel like that one has a specially molded, but there's a head underneath, no?
They're all specially molded except for Marvin the Martian.
Oh yeah. But is it a mask that goes on top of a head?
Nope, they're all just straight up the head.
Oh, weird.
I found it weird though that even Speedy Gonzales, that's not a separate head.
Yeah.
Like, I think they should have done a head with a hat, because they have a decent sombrero piece that already exists, so they didn't have to dual mold that. Oh no, for Speedy Gonzales. Like, there's good sombreros out there, and then Marvin the Martian. One? Yeah.
I don't know any of the characters' names.
Oh, sorry. Speedy Gonzales is the little cheese rat, and then next to him is Sylvester Stallone, popular from the Rocky movies. No, the other way, the cat. That's Sylvester Stallone, definitely from the Rocky movies and
similar
Rambo.
To the cat in Simpsons, in that cartoon. Forget that. To show in the show.
Like from Itchy and Scratchy?
Yeah.
I think Itchy is just gray.
Oh.
Or Scratchy. Must be Scratchy, because Itchy would probably be the rat, I'd assume. I think Itchy and Scratchy, though, are a joke of Sylvester and also Tweety Bird, the yellow bird at the front there.
Yeah, I know some of the characters' names, just not the less common ones.
Speedy Gonzales is not less common. Okay, what's the pig's name?
Piggy, Winky, I don't know.
The Porky Pig.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen this show. Or cartoon, I guess. Not really a show.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched them in forever. I grew up watching these. They were always on Teletoon or whatever they were on. The thing is, they don't say a lot of their names, like, in the shows.
Yeah.
So you kind of, like, you have to know about it from other people talking about
Except for Tweety Bird. They do say Tweety Bird often. That one I've heard come up quite often inside the show.
Yeah, they for sure say Tweety's name a lot. I think Bugs they say a lot too.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny, of course. I think he's the main face of the show.
Oh, Elmer Fudd for sure. The name got said a lot. Elmer Fudd would have been a cool figure in here.
Oh, that's good. They came with 2 base plates. I know that with with the Disney CMF Frozen, I don't know if it did the
Frozone came with both.
Incredibles Frozen guy.
Yeah, Frozone, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, did it come with a black base plate as well?
Yeah, it came with both. It even came with a jumper so that you could get his like ice platform on the base plate.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
And Samuel L. Jackson has 4 minifigures so far. Like the second highest with minifigures to a person.
Frozen.
Frozone.
Frozen. The Star Wars character.
Mace Windu.
Yeah, Mace Windu and Nick Fury. What's the 4th?
Yep, Frozone, Nick Fury, Mace Windu, and then he's Ray Arnold in Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. These are monkeys from the new city sets coming this summer. So technically, this is a leak.
Those are terrifying. I love them.
I don't see how they're scary. They look cute.
They're terrifying.
I guess their smile is a little bit creepy. They should be smiling less.
It's all creepy. The eyes, the smile, the color of the faces.
Oh yeah, because then it looks like they're kind of like wearing masks.
They're terrifying. I love them. I can't wait to get a bunch. I just ordered a bunch of animals off of Bricks and Pieces.
Oh wait, did you already order that?
Yeah.
Oops. Hello?
Yeah, don't worry. I got like 2 of each, so I'll give you some. Thoughts and opinions. So Chantel Builds Show.
I wouldn't admit it.
That's your theme song, right? It's the Chantel Builds Show.
Sorry, but I have better friends. If I want a singing intro, I could probably get them to sing a good intro.
No, you need my beautiful singing voice to do the theme song for Chantel Builds.
Did you watch Lego Masters, the US?
I'm sorry, you cut out. What did I watch?
Lego Masters, the US one?
No, I don't watch reality TV shows in any way.
I don't either, just that one.
Like, I used to work on the sets of reality TV shows, and like I saw a lot of the background stuff. So
how it actually is not real? Yeah.
More than that is just the way we bullied the contestants into saying what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel right watching them anymore.
Yeah.
I kind of ruined that for myself.
Anyways, if you did, you would have saw that Boone Builds. No, sorry, that's his YouTube channel name. Boone Langston. He's really good at singing, and I know him, so I could probably, if I want to, I could probably get him to sing an intro for my channel.
Get a Chantel Builds intro.
Yeah.
I'm
probably
a good
will,
singer,
because
not
I'm
high.
busy.
I have a very different range of singing. It's just low.
I actually finally figured out how to get 2 cameras set up on this, so now if I want, I could have a build camera and a face camera. But my sibling ran off with a tiny little tripod that's for your phone, so that's not going to work. And then the other sibling took off the rubber pieces that kept it from slipping. I don't know why. She was just fiddling with it and took them all off and lost those.
I'm so happy I didn't have younger siblings. I was the baby, so I was the one causing all the mayhem. Now I deal with my brother-in-law who's younger than my wife, and he's just, oh, he does some weird stuff. Like, there's a manual car that we use a lot. It's like an old Toyota Corolla.
The one that says toast.
It still works. It's all good.
No, the one that says toast on the back. Sticker says
No,
toast.
no, that's my car. That's my Honda. I have a little Honda CR-V. But no, the manual car, he took the boot off of the shifter. So if you dropped anything in the shifter, it's now been fixed. It would just get crunched up. It was going to cause an accident if it didn't get fixed. I don't understand why somebody would cut the boot off of a shifter.
Yeah, that's weird.
Shut up, dude!
Maybe what I can do is I can set it up on here so that it's easier to show things.
I have a great show place now. It was a beautiful camera angle I somehow did completely by accident
Just
for
don't
an episode without building.
touch your camera and then leave it set up. And then when you actually have to do some building, be all set up.
That's the point, I guess. Streaming. We have 2 whole viewers right now.
Thank you, viewers. I will. There we go. This person. That one didn't count.
Well, without the viewers, we couldn't be doing this.
Yes, for sure. We would just be 2 people chatting to a camera.
I don't mind talking to cameras. They're so exciting and shiny. Should I go get the Mando helmet? Show off Mando helmets?
Yes.
Oh. Get ready for the worst audio ever in a stream. Oh, yeah. That's some good echo.
There's actually a microphone that you can get that you add on into the inside that makes it sound more like Mando-ish. It doesn't really change your voice, it's just the way it's set up.
I know the Hasbro one won't have that. I'm kind of sad about it.
But I'm going to make it out of Arduino and different components like I always do. So why buy it when you can spend twice as much on electronic components and make it yourself?
Exactly. That's what we need. And I can't believe how well a 3D printed helmet turned out. Would be nice if it had padding on top, though. Might make it better to wear.
Well, yeah, I'm going to add it.
Because I think it's like, it would sit more like here, I'd assume. I actually just hurt myself with it. I wanted to show off the Mando set, so I put it right there, beautifully in the shot.
On your bed?
Yes. I sleep there.
Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm surprised that looking at that list of animals, the prices, how some of them are the same price as each other. You'd think the elephant would be more than the dog.
I don't know. Bricks and Pieces prices never make sense to me. Bricks and Pieces prices.
A reindeer is the same price as a horse. Okay, that makes sense a little bit, but
still, those horns need to be like separately done, and then they probably need to assemble it. Yeah, the horses are really overpriced in Bricks and Pieces. I think it's just because Lego knows they can sell them for that.
The reindeer?
Yeah, the reindeer, the horses, all that.
Yeah.
like $6 to $7 a piece. That's insane.
Piece of
When they
plastic.
yeah, they include 4 of them in a $50 set.
Like the Arctic Base Camp, you get like 4 or 5 dogs and a polar bear. And I'm pretty sure in
Yeah.
that one you got the woolly mammoth too. So it's like all these animals, and then it also had a little rat.
I don't think the husky came with that last base. It was just the mammoth in that set.
Oh.
There was like the dog sledding team in another Arctic one. They put those Arctic themes really close to each other. It was really weird.
I bought a bunch of the Arctic sets, and then I remember like a while ago, and then they redid that theme and redid all the sets.
Yeah, it's crazy how quickly they redid it. But it makes sense though. They're like,
because the new ones are so much better.
yeah, it was the Saber-Tooth Tiger and the weird rat thing. Saber-Tooth rat.
That's just a normal rat. I thought it was special, but it's just a rat.
Oh, it's just a rat?
Yeah, there's nothing unique on it at all. I almost got
Oh,
tricked.
it's a Saber-Tooth rat, anyways.
I was on Bricks and Pieces and like, oh, I need one of those rats. And I was going to buy it, and then I realized it's just a rat.
I wish I got one of the Saber-Tooth Tigers.
I agree. Apparently, in the jungle sets, a while ago, City jungle sets, they had a tiger.
Yeah, they had like a puma and a tiger. It's great.
Those are going to be expensive. Those are expensive. No. You might as well take them off your. You might as well take them off your list. By the way, all the cats, large cats, because they're not coming back.
Aww.
Any of them ones with this mold, I don't think they've been unavailable for so long, and some of them don't say unavailable. They just say not for sale, or they say something else, or when they don't show a price and then they just say unavailable.
They still could come back in some other sets. I don't see Lego making a mold that like expensive and then
No. I don't think they're
it.
retiring the mold. I just on Bricks and Pieces some of the certain coloration of them. I have to go through them because I know for one I put on a list and then I realized it says not for sale, not out of stock, which is a different thing. I think it was the polar bear.
It's so weird how they keep going with the like out of stock doesn't mean out of stock forever, but it kind of does.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Just tell us if we're going to bring it back or not.
Exactly. But they're never clear about it. It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Saber-Tooth Tiger added to cart.
It's not on Bricks and Pieces available.
It's on Bricklink though for $16.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I bet it's gonna make me. I bet they're also gonna make me pay for parcel. We're gonna find out. The thing is, it's technically not, but the ears like make it a little bit too big because you're allowed 2 centimeters in, which is roughly 2 studs wide. But 2 studs wide is 1.8 centimeters. Yeah, exactly. So you're like the ears just don't quite fit, but they do. It really just depends who's sending you it. Because most people, they're happy to just like throw it in a letter mail. They won't even bother you about it.
What's the measurement? Has to be under 2?
Under 2 centimeters.
Oh, it fits.
Yeah. But the thing is, once you add the bubble mailer, it doesn't quite fit. It's kind of a gamble when you throw one of these.
And that's why I don't ship people things. I just say pick up on them. Unless you're going to pay me extra for the inconvenience.
I ship stuff all the time, so I'm over it at this point. I'll tell people, like, look, it might not fit.
I do ship some people more often than I used to, but tend to keep them small because Canada's post estimate system is stupid, and it takes me in circles. Over a certain size, after you do the calculation, it says you have to use a different separate website, but that separate website just takes you back to the first website, so you end up going into this crazy loop.
That's great. Canada Post is tough to use. Make a PayPal account and ship through that. Way easier. It's just, it uses Canada Post, but for some reason it's just a lot easier.
To estimate shipping cost?
Kind of. You have to like, what I do is I'll make a fake shipment to people a bunch to just see how much it's going to cost. So then it gives you like the exact cost it's going to be the next time you come back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But honestly, what I just do on quickbuildbricks.com, you get overcharged, I pay for the shipping, and then I refund you the difference. It's just a way better way to do it. And then that way you don't deal with somebody being like, oh, I can't believe the shipping was $22. I'm like, okay, well, you paid the $22. And then they get refunded $12. So
yeah,
they'll figure it out.
It's better to overcharge them first than undercharge them and have to go back and ask them for more money.
Exactly.
I actually do something similar. I tell them to just send me, transfer me whatever the amount I decide the item plus the shipping, and then I'll send you back whatever after I send it, whatever it actually cost.
And with an e-transfer, it's a bit harder to deal with, I find, but like PayPal, it's super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the refund button, type in the amount. They even give you your fees back for it. It's great. Although I find with selling Lego, it kind of gets really odd with people because you get a lot of...
I see. Not wanting to use PayPal?
Well, PayPal's fine. Like, people will pay on PayPal all the time. I find in some of my groups it's annoying to get the sellers to take PayPal. Because like it's actually kind of hard to scam people on PayPal. A bunch of people seem to think that it's like, as a seller, you're really likely to get scammed. But as long as you have tracking on the items, you're normally good. It's just there's kind of a gray area there.
Mm-hmm.
But I find like a lot of just selling Lego is getting some of the stupidest messages I've ever read in my life. Like, I could write something as like, oh, it's new and sealed box. And they'll be like, hey, send me pictures of the box. I want to make sure the box is perfect. I'm like, it says on my store, you're not going to get perfect boxes. Everything has shelfware. That's just how it goes. You're buying the product inside the box. So I don't like surprising people when they open their boxes, I guess.
Yeah.
I want you to look at your order and go, that's exactly what I wanted. Great. So I write like pretty clear descriptions about some stuff. Or actually lately I've been writing decent condition on figures, which is super vague. But it just means there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I get the thing is selling stuff that's always consistent, like just Lego. It's probably simpler than what I'm doing right now is people donate me things instead of dropping it off to the store. So I'll get like big bins and bags of stuff, and I just have to sort through it all and figure out what in the world are these things, and then post them and figure out what they're worth. And then because they're so random, people that contact me are also very different in what they want and are very fussy over some stuff and always ask me for different things and stupid questions. Lots of questions.
Exactly.
Or they don't read the description because I'll just post everything I got in one day at once, and they have to go through the description and find all the different items I listed, and they never do. And they ask me, which item is this or how much is it? Read the description.
It's always tough. See, Jazz Mathan is here from Bricks Toys. It's funny that he caught me on your stream before I got to tell him that I was happy to be on his stream at some point. Sorry, Jazz. I will be on a stream if you ask me now. Because Jazz asked a while ago when I was like, I did one guest thing on your stream like really early off.
Yeah.
And I went and did my Facebook streams that I always do. And Jazz was like, oh, yeah, come and be on my thing. I'm like, I'm not a streamer, though. But here I am.
Doing 2 streams in one night. Oh, wait. The other one's... Yeah, come on.
And I'm going to be on Jazz's. Jazz's. Such a cool name.
Yeah,
So
the
sad
other
my
thing
name is
that's
Joseph. Sorry.
weird about doing this, like where I pick up, I log random items, is I've gotten some weird items people donate to me, including prohibited drugs.
Oh, I found some gross stuff, but you have a PG stream, so I'll just talk about the fingernails and use Band-Aids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Twister Lego, yeah. That can be weird too.
Yeah, lots of fingernails, lots of chunks of just hair, dust.
Yeah.
I mean, dust is just human skin, so.
And dirt.
Yeah. Dirt all the time.
Well, it makes sense because I'm not building anything. We're going through all the new sets and looking at them, and now this is just the wasting time segment where we waste time. So if you want to come waste time with us, you're welcome to hang out while we waste time. Good at wasting time.
It's been great so far. I don't mind it. I like when somebody else gets to talk for once, because on my streams it's just me like rambling on.
Nicole says stuff once in a while.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes she's really part of them, and then other times she's just not.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She's asleep right now on the couch, probably just trying to tune us out. Sorry. Okay, she knows what she signed up for. I'm very obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, I might be able to do this. Oh, wait, I actually got an idea.
Oh, used Q-tips. I'm sorry I didn't read that, Jazz. Oh, that's bad. I have one I always talk about on Facebook, and Jazz will tell you later because I can't say it here.
Yeah.
Probably the grossest thing I've ever found anywhere.
I don't really mind right now because there's not many people watching. So what unless the people that the reason why I'm keeping it PG is mostly because, not because of the other viewers, but because my parents and a lot of other extended family members will watch these live streams, and that's why I'm always checking the chat to see who's here.
No, don't worry. It's your live stream. You make the rules. It's PG the whole way. I'm not going to say anything. I can be good. It's just, I always find like there's nice filler words that you get, but you don't need them. It's like kind of my excuse. Yeah, if anybody had to rate my stream, it would, I think an R would actually be low for. Sorry, I'm going to stop talking about this. We're going to swap to another topic right now.
Oh, and now we have an echo. Come on.
Oh, I can make a really bad echo. So I have the stream open. Jazz, I'm happy to do whatever rating you require of me. Don't worry. I know I'm known in the Lego groups of not being the PG one, but I do stand-up comedy as well, so it's
switch the camera.
It's hard to get away from that. And I also only do like the Facebook streams because then it's not archived and nobody's watching it.
Is that what happens with Facebook? It deletes itself afterwards? Hey.
Well, it's there forever, but it's gated by me. So only people,
private.
Yeah. Only people I approve can actually get in and watch the streams. And I always like to say it's the way I don't get fired from my job. because if anybody who works with me tried to join my group, I'd be like, absolutely not. But like, it's not like I'm scared of cancel culture or anything. Like, most of the people who get canceled kind of deserve it, but I don't know if you want to talk about that.
And here we have a interesting way of setting up. So unfortunately, StreamYards won't let you, when you have it connected to your phone, won't let you switch your camera around, so it's using the back camera. So right now it's actually using the front camera and not the back. But I'm trying to figure out a way, because you might as well do it now before it's a stream I actually care about, where I can set it up, and so I could be building something over here, and then you can see both me and what I'm building.
I like it. It's working. Looks good. Build cam.
Snake cam. You see, I said 8:30, not 8 o'clock.
Build cam is now black. At first, there was darkness.
Oops, how do I move? There, I moved it.
Oh, you just killed it. You killed it. It's dead. It's gone forever. Oh no.
But what I was trying to show to all the people that are watching this, that if anybody has extra minifig stands, let's try to find one. Some samples. Oops. I only have 2, so it's hard. I'm always borrowing off of each other. And
Jazz is watching. Jazz
this is going to be extremely hard to do because it's such a tiny piece.
From Lug Bulk, I ordered a few.
Yeah,
so I can help out.
50. No, I don't need more. I ordered 50. I'm good.
I think I ordered like 500.
Why?
I don't know. With me and Lug Bulk, I started just typing in numbers. I looked at the amount at the end and I went, confirm. And I sent the money, so whatever.
Yeah.
I was also like messaging Mark. I'm like, okay, what's the maximum we can spend on Lug Bulk? And we're very much not allowed to talk about any pricing when it comes to Lug Bulk. Just a heads up.
Just a heads up, you're also live. Sometimes I forget I'm live, so don't say prices.
Yes, we cannot talk about the prices of Lug Bulk, but Lug Bulk is a system that we use as a registered lug to buy Lego pieces direct from Lego for distinct prices that we cannot speak about.
I actually thought you weren't supposed to speak about Lug Bulk at all, because the reason I found out was a interview with someone else, like on another place, and they said that they weren't supposed to say anything at all. But I think he was just saying that.
I thought the main one was just no prices, but yeah.
Anyways, I got a bunch of those, which I thought was going to be completely useless until I found out you could do a lot more than just pose minifigs in different positions.
They're so useful. But the thing is, you always get an extra one, so like,
yeah,
they never really get in that short of supply, luckily.
Unless you only ended up buying one CMAC that has one, the turtle lady. So I only own 2 currently, but I think I bought different ones that have it, so I should be fine. Gray is so much more useful, but this will work. I'm going to use it for rock. Making that piece just fell off.
Honestly, from the DC CMF figures, every single figure, even if they didn't fly for some reason, came with 2 of them.
Really? Weird.
Yeah. Oh, my cat's snoring right now. It's adorable.
It's cute.
Hey, buddy. Snoring up there. Having some bad dreams?
My dog starts whimpering and itching, shaking. Looks like he's having a seizure.
You got a cute dog, though, so it's okay. They can shake a little if they're cute.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
I
It's
woke
cute.
my cat up, so he looks grumpy. He likes to sit on this shelf right here.
Yeah, sometimes on Tuesday nights I can see him sticks his paw off the shelf.
Only sometimes. No, he's not feeling being on camera right now, apparently. That would be too much for him.
I can never get my dog to be on camera with me. He doesn't sit still at all. He's jumpy and moves around and starts sniffing, and he's very hyper, so you can't get him to sit still.
That makes sense. Dogs are complainy little pups. Got too much energy. They want to run everywhere and do anything. Anything other than have to listen to people.
Okay, so the only person here is this person. So,
That
thanks for
is-
coming,
Jazz.
Jazz. Thanks, Jazz, for coming, and I'm ending the stream.